We just gonna bring up old stuff.
Hey, what's your name, dog?
Okay. So when I first was doing it, I was like, I'm not gonna go by my name. Like
that's stupid, right?
Stupid. Who goes by their names? Everybody got like a little niche.
Fucking idiots.
Yeah, let's go with a little niche. So when I was in high school, like, yeah, let me finish this one.
I'm sorry. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
So, you know how like when you were in high school, everybody give you like a little nickname and stuff like that. So the teachers and stuff like that, it was like, oh, you're just a jokester. You just think you're just gonna be, you're just doing it. And I was like, yeah, I am a jokester. Like, what are you talking about? I'm a jokester.
Yep.
So then it was just like, oh yeah, you know, class clown, the jokester. And I was like, oh yeah. And then when they was talking about, yo, you a comedian? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be a comedian. What are you gonna go? You gonna be a comedian? You gonna go by it? No, because I don't want. I want to keep my life separate. So I'm gonna just do it by the no name. It was like, yo, you should go by the jokester. I'm like, yeah, that's right. I'll go by the jokester.
So when he started,
I'll kill him with a jokester.
Ricky's name on stage was the jokester.
Jokester. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna show
Tell him the story.
Oh my god! I got
when
like,
y'all, your bomb story with the name.
Yeah,
the jokester.
That makes sense. Let's go with all that. Let's go with when I lost the name and just when life was just. It was terrible. Like, so.
Oh, my God.
So when we did this is, let me get the camera back.
Yeah, he got to get the camera up.
Let me get the camera
This is one of my favorite stories.
Oh, okay. Not one of mine. Not one of my best.
Everybody had a bomb story, but this is.
So, like.
This is it.
So when I tell people about, like, as a comedian, everybody has, like, it's like a rite of passage. Mm-hmm. Like, you got to go through this. And if as any comedians ever out there, or if a comedian's told you, I've never bombed, just get ready.
Yeah, it's about to happen.
Oh, get ready. Get ready for that show.
You better eat massive dicks, nigga.
What? If there's a comic out there and they've been killing the game for a long time and they told you they've never bombed, strap in.
Yeah.
Make sure you watch them and then you go to every show.
For the rest of their life.
Because it's about to happen. Because everybody bombs.
Agree.
And you got to bomb. Like, you have to bomb to, like, develop who you are. And
agree.
Not really humble yourself, but to, like, your cocoon. So we all, when we first start out, we're Caterpillar. And we're all in this comedy world. And then it's like we get in this cocoon. And then we get comfortable. And most comics, they get comfortable because it's a hometown and they're in their area. And they're just like, oh, this is familiar to me.
Agree.
So I get with familiar, things, and I start talking about, oh man, you ever been to Tampa, and then you go down on Martin Luther King, or you go down to Nebraska, so you're comfortable. Everybody's laughing. Everybody knows about that. But if I'm recording you and I put that and I film it and I take it over to Louisiana, and they're like, oh yeah, they like, what is Nebraska? What is Martin Luther King? What are you talking about? What is that? Like, what are you talking about? Oh, there's gyros, and what are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah. So you got to be able to develop your comedy to be worldwide. And then when I tell people, don't try to make people laugh. Make yourself laugh. Whatever is funny to you, chances are it's going to be funny to someone else.
Yeah.
So what happened is I got into this cocoon, but I'm glad that I was in this cocoon earlier in my stage. So, boom. You know what? The jokester. He's doing everything. He's been doing these concerts. He's been killing a little bit of the comedy game.
Yeah.
So I can do Def Comedy, Jim. The jokester.
No problem. Yeah.
No problem. So I get out there. Boom. First round, sell right through.
Where were y'all at?
We was in Chicago.
Okay.
First round, sell right through. Second round, sell right through. So the first two rounds, they was in St. Louis. Then you go to Chicago.
Okay.
First round. I'm like, oh yeah. The jokester's killing it.
The jokester's killing it. Okay.
Dude. Boom, we get to Chicago, final round. Dude, maybe about 30 comics.
Whew.
30 comics in there. And then they just going. Boom, boom. 30 comics at 15 minutes.
Are you serious?
15 to 20 minutes.
Oh, hell
So
no.
we sitting there and the people, boom. So they come to me. They was like, okay, boom. Such and such, you going on this time. Such and such, you going on this time. Jokester, you're going on at 3 a.m. Such and such, I'm like, 3 a.m.? Oh, my
gosh.
Nigga, 3 a.m.? Like, it's late as heck. Nobody wants to laugh at 3 a.m.
No.
And then we started at like 7. So they've been there. People been there from 7 all the way to 3. And then they had like, oh, we're gonna have a short little intermission. So the
They
intermission was like
start
an
the
hour.
momentum, yeah.
Then people was like dying down, like, oh, okay. So again, I'm the jokester. I can do this. So as soon as I get on there, it was like, hey man, and I remember it was you
remember the joke?
Oh, I remember everything. It's like yesterday. So they was like, hey man, I want you to put your hands together all the way from Kansas City, Missouri. Put your hands together for the jokester. And it was like, yeah. I came out, hey, what up, Chicago? How's it going out there? Okay, yo. So, like, you ever been, like, in a relationship with something? They was like, no, I've never been.
So that clip.
It threw me off because, like, you don't, like, when we're telling jokes,
God.
usually we don't, unless you develop and you can deal with hecklers. But it wasn't a heckler. It was just like, y'all ever been in a relationship? No, we haven't.
That nigga
it just
talking to you.
Just threw me way off. And I was like, oh, yeah. Well, everybody's been in a relationship. No, we haven't. Okay. Well, I've been in a relationship. We can't tell. What? Who are you? No, who are you?
You in Chicago this is Def Comedy Jam, right?
This is Def Comedy Jam.
In Chicago, Illinois. If you don't know about Chicago, Chicago's a tough scene for comedy.
Jokes and Notes.
Jokes and Notes is the traditional landmark for Chicago.
Right off Martin Luther King. Like, nothing but niggas and killers. Like,
when you ask?
It's like, so
niggas just
relationship. No, we had. I'm like, oh gosh, okay.
I can't breathe.
So like, yo, it's throwing me off, and people can see that it's throwing me. I'm like, okay, yeah, man, it's terrible. You need to get off the stage. I'm like, nah, I got it. Nah, it's cool. So where are my ladies at? They ain't in here. Cause that's how you go to. Like, if you're a comedian, well, you know a comedian's bombing. They always be like, so where are my ladies at? Fellas, let me hear you sneeze real quick.
Damn, that's crazy.
Give it up for your soldiers. Damn, that's crazy.
I can't breathe.
They're bombing. So I'm bombing. Like, I'm like, oh, that's crazy. No, what's crazy is you should kill yourself. I'm like, what?
I can't breathe.
I guess that's my time. It's been your time.
Oh my God.
And I just walked off, man. Walked off. I went in the back and I walked in the back, grabbed my stuff, and I walked right to the front door. And then Bobby was right there. Was like, yo. And I was like, dude, like, I'm done. He was like, yeah, pretty much, yeah, you're done. And I was like, no, I'm done with comedy. He was like, no, wait, what you mean? I was like, no, that's it. And he was like, so this is the first time you got heckled or you got booed and stuff like that? And I was like, yeah, man, this is terrible. He was like, nah, man, you got it out the way. Now you know what works and what doesn't work. You know how to, when a crowd gives you the attention that you don't need, you need to figure out how to deflect that and develop that. And I was like, nah, man, screw this. He was like, no. You need to stick it in there. This is something that you really love to do. This is something that you're passionate about. Everybody falls. Mm-hmm. When you're a baby and you walking and you fall, you don't just stop and be like, you know what, I'm going to give up.
You just crawl.
I'm going to just crawl the rest of my life. No, you get up again and you try it again. And you keep falling and falling. And I was like, so yeah, I was like, okay. And he was like, yeah, man. And then the next thing you need to do, you definitely need to kill that name. And I was like, what you said. He was like, yo, get rid of that immediately. He said, the jokester died tonight.
Bobby ever told you during the whole comedy process, get rid of jokester?
Never. So like,
Bobby, you ain't shit, nigga.
Right? I'm like, yo, I can tell like he was like, yo, what's I was like, the jokester. And I can tell like it is, yeah, like I think but I guess he was waiting for me to basically bomb and be like, yo, the jokester's dead.
The jokester is sponsored by.
Definitely not sponsored by Monster. Sponsored by Kill Yourself. Damn, it's crazy out here. How's the weather?
We done a lot of shows, man.
Oh my gosh.
And with that, I have gained so much experience with you.
Yes.
Learned from you, gained a lot from you, and from a personal level, we have became close. We argue like brothers, but we come back, we show mad love to each other. And that's how we have always been like that ever since. There has been crazy stories where, what was the most crazy story we ever got into?
What do you mean crazy?
Have we ever gotten into a crazy situation?
We haven't had crazy situations. We just had like
a lot of great shows.
We had a lot of we had
right? We had some good shows.
No, we had really moments, not like
really moments. Yeah. You're right. And those really moments pertain to a few comics that we still talk to. Marlon is one of them.
Yeah. Remember that one time when we went down to Melbourne?
Oh, Joke Money?
Oh, Joke Money.
Oh, when
you tell the story about when we performed with Shorty What My Name Is.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, so let me tell you the story.
Tell me how we got booked for that.
We got booked through a girl I used to talk to.
No, it was your homeboy. I thought it was your homeboy. Oh, she's the one?
Francesca. Her name is Francesca, tied into the booker.
Oh,
she's like, hey, I want to bring you to do a show because it was a lady that was on the reality show. But Shorty What My Name Is going to be there. So she got me the information to the booker. Just like, hey, I'm bringing Shorty What My Name Is to Melbourne. In this tower building in downtown Melbourne. I was like, he's like, you have a comic? I said, I actually do have a comic that I would like to bring. His name is Rickey Pryor. We get out there, sold out. But Shorty What My Name Is wasn't there yet. So the booker, his name is T. Big shout out to T. I love you, T. He said, hey, man, I need y'all to do y'all thing, but we need to stretch it out because he ain't going to be here until like 45 minutes. I said, when 45 minutes? He's like, probably when the second act goes on. I was like, all right, we'll do what we got to do. So I go on. I host.
You was hosted.
Right?
Yeah.
You feature.
Mm-hmm.
Then during the moment, I'm telling you, like, keep going because he's not here yet. And we kill it. All right?
You've never heard of a host killing it.
We killing. Yeah, I'm
host,
killing.
Killing it.
I'm giving to them. Rickey goes on. He giving to them. The show is going great. The crowd, they don't want to see Shorty no more.
Oh my God.
They don't want to see Shorty no more. They said, this is the show. So T comes up to me, he's like, hey man, I don't think he's gonna be here. Me and Rickey, I'm smiling. Ear to ear. That means more money.
Oh my gosh.
I said, okay, cool. Well, what you want us to do? So I tell him, keep going. So I told Rickey, I go back, I said, keep going. Do like another 10 minutes. Then we're going to end it. T comes up to me like, oh, he in the parking lot. Fuck. But the show's over. We drained that motherfucking energy out.
What?
They ain't no energy no more. We sucked the life out of that room. They clapping, they screaming.
That's my time.
Rickey getting off. We done. They think
the show's over.
After party now. Show's over. The bookers say, hey, no, y'all got to sit back down. Shorty's here. They say, fuck that nigga. Show's over.
Show's done.
Shorty comes in. He can't resurrect that room. It's dead.
It's done.
We killed that room. He was in there like 10 minutes.
Maybe.
Less than that. Got paid $5,000.
He did that one, like, his jokes wasn't killing.
He
so then he did that one joke. Dun, 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 dun,
that's all he could have do.
And then
he left.
Everybody was like, yo, we didn't
really want to see him.
Yeah.
There was no point. They were excited to see him, but once
they was
we
excited
got off,
because of the promoter and the booker. They was
they hyped him up.
We rock with them, so we come in because of what y'all could have put whoever on the show, and we would have came out there.
Agree.
And then it was Shorty. It was like, oh, okay, yeah, he's got a name.
Yeah,
so, yeah, that's a bonus.
That's a good draw. Yep.
Yeah. But then after they seen Jacoby go up there as a
host shit
for 20 minutes,
this
almost 25 minutes,
yeah.
it was like, yo. Then he brung me out there, and then I'm
you
going.
Did like 40, 45.
I'm going. Yeah. And then I'm like, yo, okay. Then I see a Jacoby in the background going, yo. And I'm like,
keep going.
Okay, I'm about to keep going. I'm about to kill this bug. So like, yo, because I like as a feature, depending on who it is, like if I've never seen the person, then I go kind of light. Like I'd go, I go a kind of light because I don't know how they are, and I don't want to disrupt, whatever they got going on. But if I know them and they know me, then I'm gonna go hard in the paint.
Yeah, you gonna do you do.
Go hard in the paint,
Facts.
and then especially if they not there, and then I hear it keep going. Oh, I'm gonna definitely go hard because now I'm the headliner. Now I'm about to give y'all a headliner show, and that's what I did.
So
I
we
went
got
in there.
paid, right? We got paid a little bit more. I don't remember, or we got paid.
I think he gave us a little bit more. He was just like, "Oh man, y'all did y'all thing.
Y'all did y'all thing." And we're driving. This one, he had a top-down red BMW.
Red BMW C300.
And it was cold. It was cold at night.
It was definitely cold.
And I said, put the top down, nigga.
And my goofy self said, "Okay."
Yeah, I'm holding money up. I said, "Joke money, boy.
Joke money, baby." We riding down the highway.
And we met a few females out there, and that was pretty fun.
Yeah, we
always meet women on the road sometime.
Yeah.
And that's another thing that people don't hear the story of.
Oh my God.
Have we ever had a crazy situation when we brought a woman to a hotel? Or you did.
Oh my God.
You had a lot of crazy.
What?
You
had one that came to just popped up at the show? Like, you ever had someone just peer into your soul?
Oh my God.
Just peering. Like, the show's going on. Like,
and you see her walk in?
Dude, I just see her, and then she just standing there, piercing my soul. And I'm like,
Ricky come across.
Not laughing or nothing, just piercing my soul.
Bad juju.
Piercing my soul. Like,
that hurt my eyes.
Piercing my soul. Like, yo, what's wrong?
You had a few crazy stories. But also you have worked with comedians that you felt every time we go on stage, and big shout out to Marlon. He's one of them. Bobby J is definitely one of them.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I work with these fellas, if I see them killing, Kansas City. Talk about Kansas City.
Oh, my God.
Kansas City, birthday week. We brought my homeboy Chris Alexander. Big shout out Chris Alexander.
Oh, my God. Chris.
This nigga was so mad. He's like, who the fuck this nigga is?
Because one thing about Jacoby, I don't know, man. Jacoby gets hyped up on things.
I'm like Oprah. I give everybody a goddamn show.
So, like, when we was doing
Comics Night Out, Ricky presents Comic Night Out.
Before that.
Before that? No, it started when we did Comics Night Out.
No, it started
I was
before
giving
that.
niggas show.
You remember Spunky when we did the show out there?
Panama?
And then you told the random white guy, yo, man, we flying you out.
Oh, my gosh, you're right.
We got hotels. I'm like, what budget are you talking about, dude? Yo, don't worry about it, man. We're going to bring you out.
Look, this is when we do a good show, when I feel like I'm on cloud 9, I'm getting everybody shows. I'm buying flights. I'm getting everybody hotel. That's how I am. This nigga hates it. He's like, shut the fuck out. We ain't got the money for it.